Hi, and welcome to another video of the Targeted Experience program. Today is the third month, which is March 24th, 2017. And I just want to just do a quick video. Let me just start out with just explaining how they target me psychologically and in a covert manner. So today, actually not too long ago, the doorbell rang, and so I knew I was expecting a package today because I ordered a package from Amazon, which is some computer fans for my son's computer. And so I'm waiting, you know, because I know it will come anytime between now and 8 o'clock. And so the doorbell rang. So I buzzed the bell, and this they have done this to me previous times too. So I buzzed the bell and I buzzed the person in thinking that it's probably the mailman or UPS or what have you, or FedEx, you know. So anyway, I heard the elevator. Um, Nothing. No one came out of the elevator. So I just kind of waited. Heard the elevator again, and the elevator came to the floor, the top floor, and there was no one in the elevator. So went back in the apartment, um, put my shoes on, got my keys, and I went downstairs and I was like, let me check the mailbox. So I went to the mailbox. So as I'm coming out of the mailbox, this guy, I guess he lived in the building, he lived on another floor, comes down the stairs, and the stairs is right where the mailbox is, right? The mailbox is actually like underneath the stairs. Now I didn't hear his door open and close, so he was just waiting there for me to come downstairs. And so I saw a note on the front door. So I went to see what it was, but it wasn't a note saying that we miss you or something like that from the delivery service. So as I am going back in, he holds the door with a wallet in his hands, and I'm going to show you the exact uh, thing that he did. And so, which was, again, a subliminal. So he's holding the door for me to come back in, but he has his wallet in his hands like this, and he is holding on to a lottery ticket, right? A lottery ticket. Now, you can't help but see because he opened his wallet right in front of me. So he has no money in his wallet, and he has a lottery ticket. And at the same time he's doing this, there has been a police siren that has been going on for at least 5 minutes. From the minute the doorbell ring, the police siren was going off in the background. To the minute when this guy, took, like I said, had his wallet in his hand, as he held it open for me, and he's like doing this with a loud ticket. Now he has no money in his wallet because I can see he has no money in it. So again, the action, like what, like does that make any sense, right? So who would have their wallet in their hands, holding a lotto ticket, not even up. Now he's not even looking at the lotto ticket in his wallet. He's looking at me as he's doing this action. And again, the police siren going off in the background. Now, took the elevator back upstairs, got in the apartment, and the police sirens just stopped. So you see, that is a subliminal message, and that is how they do these type of covert subliminal messaging to me and others who are TIs. Now, I don't know what he's, I can take it a number of ways that, that I should or the only way I'll have money in my pocket is if I win the lottery, you know, or uh, if I win the lottery, have money in my pocket, what, the police will come and arrest me, sort of things. Because I have said before that if I ever win the lottery, that I would take the NYPD, the FBI, and the CIA. I would sue them. I would sue them for, non-consensual human experimentation, violation of my privacy, and dereliction of duties. And it wouldn't just be me in court; it'll be other TIs also. So they are afraid of this. That's one of the reasons why, as TIs, they destroy our economic and financial abilities or situations, because they don't want us to have any money or any financial resources so that we can fight back. If you don't have any money, you can't fight back. You can't fight the system if you don't have any money. How many poor, particularly poor black men, poor people, but poor black men in particular, who have been arrested and been sentenced and sent to prison for crime they didn't commit because they didn't have the money to hire a lawyer, a good lawyer. So they had to depend on public defenders, all right, public attorneys, right? That was assigned by the courts, and these attorneys, they just want you to plea. They don't care if you're innocent or guilty. They just want you to plea, right? And so they don't give you any type of good legal advice. Their job is to get a plea, and then they move on to the next case because they have so many cases that they have to deal with. Okay? So this is, like I said, this is what they do as targeted individuals. And then they have the balls and the unmitigated goal to try to send you subliminal message that if you have any money, or if by chance you do win the lottery, they'll either kill you or you get arrested by doing the nonsense that they do, like I just explained, right? With the whole police situation with the sirens and having them ring the doorbell. Okay, and the fact is that they know that I'm expecting a package. That's the reason why they ring the doorbell, because of course I'm going to go downstairs to see if there's if and now also I rang the super, because usually if I'm not there and UPS or the post office or FedEx deliver a package to me, if I'm not there, they'll give it to the super of the building, So I rang the super bell, but he wasn't there. So that was a plot and a trick to get me downstairs to use this gentleman to send me a subliminal message. This is what they do, okay? Totally violate my privacy. Okay, because like I said, the only how they know I have a package coming, it's because they monitor my online activity. Because I haven't told anybody that I had a package coming. Okay? Not even the kid's mother. And this is her apartment. She doesn't even know. So anyway, this just brought me to this article, and I did something like this on my show last week about the CIA hacking your phones and PC and your television. The phone and PCs, we as TIs, we've experienced that on a daily basis. I don't have a smart TV. I will never get a smart TV. Okay? Because I know that they can do this. And I didn't need WikiLeaks to tell me. I know this based on my own experience. From them hacking my phone and then hacking my computer and monitoring my online activity. And not also that, but they have even hacked the cable box, turning the channels to a channel that they want me to see whatever subliminal message they're trying to send me. They'll turn the cable channel or turn off the cable box, just like that. They've done it plenty of times. So this is not new to me. So this article is from Wired magazine, and it talks about how about an unprecedented collection of internal CIA files, right, that appear to be a kind of web-based wiki that catalog the agency apparent hacking techniques And while the horde of security researchers pouring through the documents have yet to find any actual code among its pile secret, it details surprising capabilities from dozens of exploits targeting Android and iOS to advanced PC compromise techniques and detailed attempt to hack Samsung Smart TV, turning them into silent listening devices. You know? I used to change my password on a daily basis because these people were hacking into my email, they're hacking into my Facebook, my Google. You know, it got to the point where I was just like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I change my password twice a day, they're gonna have my password. So I stopped doing that. You know, and they're still hacking into my Facebook and my email. But I don't change my password because it doesn't make any sense. And I'm not going to spend my entire life sitting down on my computer every day changing password. I got things to do. I got my kids to take care of. I got to drop off and pick my son up from school. I got to take my daughter to the babysitter and pick up from the babysitter. I got to cook for them when we get home. I got to make sure my son do his homework. You know? So they're not going to try to have me as some, you know, paranoid person that they're trying to do this to, because you know they had me paranoid in the past. You know, not to say I'm not paranoid, no, but I'm just careful. I'm very careful because I've learned what they are doing and they have done. Okay, and I've done the research to know what they're doing. I've done the research to identify the psychological covert operation that they run against me and other TIs. I've learned to recognize and understand that it is a coercive persuasion program, and it is used as cover for the non-consensual experimentation taking place. That's what it's used. It's used to confuse the TI, to control the TI into silence, to destroy the minds of the TI, to destroy their financial ability, their social status, to destroy their relationships between family members, significant others, even their kids. You know, I've noticed through my research and from my experience. And lately, you know, they have been microwaving this apartment because my kid's mother and we've been arguing like crazy, and I had to leave. I had to leave and go to my house. Right? And then when she asked me to stay the night because she's tired or her back is hurting, in the morning we end up having another argument. Because she knows that I'm a TI and she feels that I have to take her nonsense because I'm a TI and what? I'll never find anybody else to be in a relationship with? You know, I don't usually curse. Actually, I'm not going to curse. But so what? So what? I'm not going to put up with being disrespected by anybody. Okay? So they can spread their rumors. They can try to destroy my relationships and future relationship if I have any. You know? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to put up with people who's going to be manipulative towards me. The fact that they are participating knowingly, willingly, you know, in a covert psychological operation, in a coercive persuasion program that they've participated, and they're not going to say anything because it's a crime what they're doing. Okay, we talk about conspiracy of rights. Read up on conspiracy of rights. It's a crime. We talk about the psychological manipulation to control someone. That's a crime. Okay? And they know this. That's why they're not going to say anything. Your family members who participate in this, they're not going to say anything. They're going to continue to deny it because it's plausible deniability. The only how we as TIs can get vindication is through proof. You know, and that's a very hard thing to, you know, to gather. It's a very hard thing. Because the minute they know that you bought a camera, spy glasses, or anything to secretly record what they're doing, they already been tipped off. Your family members been tipped off. Your neighbors been tipped off. So they start to act differently. They're not going to do the things that they normally would do to you. Okay, they've been tipped off. So you have to know this. Okay, they are here and there times when they will slip up, and if you're lucky enough to capture it, then that's a good thing, because there you have some sort of proof. And they'll try to deny it and say this and that and blah blah. And of course they're gonna put it all on you, because that's the way how manipulators work. Okay, they don't never want to accept the things that they're doing that's wrong, but they also want to manipulate you to put it on you, to put the blame on you, and to get you to accept that blame. But I'm here to tell you, don't accept it. You know, don't do it just because they're your family member. Keep your guard up. You know, they love to use family members and significant others, because they know by using those people, you know, we're less likely to be defensive. That's why they they use those people, because they can't use the perps out there to bother me, or to get me to act in the way they want me to act. They can't do that, so they got to use family members, the people that's closest to you. Okay. So again, that's the thing that they do. You know, yesterday I went grocery shopping, they're stalking me with the fire trucks. When I recorded, and I got to the going to, we were just about to get to the destination. You know, when because they know I recorded, because I posted the video right after. So what they do, instead of using the fire trucks, they use one of the firemen who was driving his own vehicle. Okay, to to target me and to stalk me. So you see how they adapt to the things that you do. When you're trying to get proof, they will adapt. They will change their behavior. Okay, to prevent you from getting proof. You have to be aware of this. Okay, so like I said, I just want to keep this video short. Just a quick explanation of what happened today, and how they invaded my privacy again. You know, monitoring my online activities. I mean, it's ridiculous, but you know, that's what we go through as TI. We go through on a daily basis. You know, some people say, oh, you know, you get used to it. Yeah, you get used to it in a certain sense, but that doesn't make it right. And you shouldn't have to get used to stuff like this. Okay, this is criminal. These are criminals that we're dealing with, and we have to treat them as such. They are criminals.